It's DJ Squirt. No drip. All splash. DJs worldwide.
She like I'm 6 feet and half. Tap in with one of the best on the squirt. Y'all wanna know?
Alright, y'all, it's another dope ass interview with DJ Squirt on UrbanCityRadioStation.com, baby. What? You better shout out to them damn nerve DJs. Why? Because I'm a nerve DJ. I'm the regional VP in ATL. You better get with me. Hey, let me fix my hair. Hey, y'all. I got a new boyfriend. It's so freaking dope. What's up, PHOR?
What's going on? How you doing? What's up, girlfriend?
Hey, boo. Look, check out PHOR. Check out PHOR.
How you doing,
Everybody knows that DJ Squirt likes some 6 feet and up. Ooh.
You know, I'm 6'2", so.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right. That's one more tip, and then I'm going to get started. One more tip. Everybody knows that I have a voice change. And you a superstar, PHOR.
Superhero.
I know that's right. Oh, we got to change that up. Okay, look. So I want to test you out real quick with your voice, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pretend we go together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got an attitude. I'm mad at you. Woo! What would you say to me? Like, how would you say my name? And you know that your voice does it for me. So you gotta show me about you. What would you do to get me out of the funk? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, with a name like Squirt, I'll probably make you squirt.
Okay. All right, let's get to this interview. I had to do it. I got you on camera. I had to do it. That wasn't part of how I normally do my interviews, but it's good. It's all good. Okay, check this out. There's rules to my interview before we can get started. All right? You ready for these rules?
Yeah.
Okay, rule number 1 for when you enter this studio, because you are on the screen in my studio, you belong to DJ Squirt.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Woo, woo. Rule number 2. Any hoochie mama, baby mama, wife, I don't care who she is, she got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she out? Yeah. All right.
That's
How tall
fine.
is she? I ain't that tall for like, don't be, you know.
Come on, man.
I'm a fighter though. I ain't scared. But anyway. All right, here we go. Rule number 3. We can't just be handsome and beautiful with all the money in the world. We have to actually get along. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run down this scenario. At the end of the scenario, you need to tell me how you would make me happy. But keep it PG. Be creative because you're the artist. Right? Okay. Here we go. We took a weekend away in a cabin on the hill. 2 nights, 3 days. Ooh, 4. We had a really good time. So anything that you can think of, we did that. Okay? Whatever you can think of. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We some bosses. We both make our money, right? It's time to go. The fun is over. It's Monday morning. Your girlfriend look out the window. It's 20 feet of snow outside. We stuck in this cabin and we can't go nowhere. Your girlfriend got an attitude. Woo, rolling her eyes and stuff. It's the end of the night. You done put up with me all day. You're really about to throw me out the window. But here's the scene. We're sitting on the bearskin rug, back in front of the fireplace, one more night. But I'm rolling my eyes and stuff, okay? Oh, here's the question. I don't have any clothes on. But I'm playing hard to get. Okay, playing hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tell me what you would do to make me happy. Keep it PG. PG.
Yeah, I'm real good with my hands, so, you know what I mean? I'll probably start off with like, you know, a nice foot massage. You know what I mean? not just work my way up. You know what I mean? Make sure I touch all over you, front, back, side to side. You know what I mean? Because I apply that pressure, you know what I mean? You know, pressure make diamonds, so I'm sure that'll make you smile by the time I'm done. Actually, before I'm done, you know what I mean?
You know what? I think that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work. Guess what, boo?
What else?
You have just been
You was in there, baby. Yes, that was fire. You have now been splashed on, baby. We go together forever. Okay. You see me in the club, you better kick her out of VIP. I know that. All right, so look. All right, boo, that is so freaking dope. What I would like for you to do is shoot out your social media for anybody who's under a rock, don't know who you are.
Hey guys, my social media, you know, all outlets are Forever I'm, PHOR EVERIM. You can keep up with me for, you know, my latest news, my latest projects, tattoos that I do, fitness, you know, things like that. You know, I may go live and, you know, I interact with my people. So, you know, rock with me, I rock with you.
Hey, that's fire. I got a tattoo I want you to cover up.
Yeah, especially if it's your ex name, we definitely cover it.
It is.
Yeah,
He got to go.
yeah, how did I know?
Check this out. Cover that up. So check this out. UrbanCityRailStation.com is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, what you're made of, sharing your challenges, struggles, and success to be an inspiration to someone else. These next few questions are really to get to know you. You feel me? It's very important. These young kids now today, 8 years old, killing themselves because they think it's the end of the world. But they see people like us every day and they can learn that it's not. All right?
Yeah.
So let's start off, boo. Where are you from?
From the south side of Chicago, born and raised.
You know, Midwest. Okay, that's fire. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
Well, I had my siblings, but I also had my cousins. Like my mom had took after my two cousins once her sister and my uncle passed away. So, you know, my cousins was kind of like my brothers and sisters too. You know what I mean? So it was a total of 4 of us. You know what I mean? My brother, my sister, and my 2 cousins. You know what I mean? They was my first cousins, so they was like my, you know, my brother and sister.
It's really dope. Good for incorporating them. You know, some people got issues splitting people up and it messes with them as children and as adults because y'all be separated. That's fire. Love it. Love it. That tells me, never mind. Tell you later. Anyway, out of those children, what number child are you?
Middle child.
So check it out, for I'm the cutest nerd you'll ever meet. So check this out. I do my homework. I decided to do a nice little study on people that I interview that are so successful. And I came up with a common denominator in those that are totally out there. You know what I'm saying? That's really killing the game. They're usually the oldest, the middle, or the only child. Never the baby or the right major of the twins. Always. So you fit my theory.
Okay.
You got a dope girlfriend. You got a dope girlfriend. You see that? Okay. All right. So I think that's fire. That's fire. Okay. So tell me how school was. Like, how was school for you?
High school?
Just pure, like somebody asked you how school was for you growing up. Like, what would you share an experience?
I mean, school, it had its ups and downs. I was living in the city, but I was going to school in the suburbs. So my mother wanted me to, you know, I'm from Chicago, so it's a lot of like, you know, gang related activities, things like that go on in the city. So my mom wanted me in the suburbs, close to my cousins and my sister, you know, just to make sure I had somebody in high school to defend me, make sure I didn't get picked on, you know, things like that. You know, I played sports or whatever. I didn't necessarily make the team, but I played sports. I made a lot of good friends. I like to run, so I did a lot of like track, you know, gym, things like that. But actually, my mother wasn't, so, you know, like we wasn't like the, you know, the richest family or anything like that. So I used to save all my lunch money just so I can buy all the cool shoes, and I used to customize my clothes and shoes. And as I started doing that, this is way before the tattoo. So I started customizing my clothes and shoes, and then I was able to form me some type of clientele. Now I was able to make money through high school. So I started, becoming my own boss, just off saving my lunch money so I can make my own shoes cool, and not everybody wanted a pair. You know what I mean? So, that's how I started my journey. Yeah.
That is so freaking dope. But look at the talent you took out of your own custom design. How
and not to cut you off, in the process of that, I ended up getting a Nike contract. I got signed to Nike. About 20 years old. You know what I mean? I was fresh out of high school, going into college. College didn't work for me. Came back to what I knew how to do. And Nike discovered me, and I was working with Nike for about 2 years.
That is so yeah, I'm your girlfriend. I love sneakers. That is so dope. Okay, look. So wow. Okay. You started customizing your clothes because you saw other things. It was a want. It was a passion of your own. That is so dope. I did not know that about you. Yeah. How did you get with tattooing? How did you bring that to tattooing?
Okay, so after my contract with Nike was up and I didn't renew my contract, at that point, once I had the money, I was like, I was going to start a clothing line. I had a big clientele of women. So my clothing line at the time, I was gonna drop. It was around like the winter time. It was cold. It was gonna be New Year's, and I was at my friend's house who was doing my tattoos. Actually, it was me and my brother Don, and we was out there chilling. And my brother told me to tattoo him. We was bored, and we had no New Year's plans. It was snowed in. Mm-hmm. So he like, man, tattoo me or whatever. So I tattoo him, not even knowing what I'm doing. So I did one of my designs from my shirts on them or whatever, and it was actually good enough to give me more clientele. So at the time, I was using my friends' equipment. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just doing it. And my brother, he's playing basketball, so at that time, everybody wanted to show their tattoos on the court. So I did his tattoo, and then he's like, "Yo, I got people that want to get tattooed," and next thing you know, I'm tattooing the whole team. And I didn't even know what I was doing though. You feel me? So I had to get good. I had to get good fast. I had to go buy some equipment. Yeah, it was a crazy transition. But my drive and my ambition, I was just so determined to get good. That's what got me to where I'm at now. I had the clientele, but I didn't have the skill. But shout out to everybody who believed in me.
Yes, it takes that experience though, that push forward without being scared and thinking about it, just doing it. You never know. That's dope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's dope. Oh my goodness. So wow, you really okay. I done ran off my questions like I ain't supposed to, but that's good. You shared the challenge in school. You show how you got into this business. All right. So you've done way more than with those talents, every experience that you jumped out on. All right. Yes. So we're gonna run down. I need you to throw your accolades out there a little bit. Let me know your story on what got you from where we just ended, as far as with the tattooing. How did you get on Black Ink? How did this move for you? And where are you going?
So the way that came about, it was about 7 years ago. Well, let me go back a year before that. So 8 years ago, me and some of my friends that are also on the show, we came together. We already was like the talk of the town. I was buzzing. The other artists in there was buzzing as well. So in the city, and we had it on lock. So from where we from, people are used to us rival type of energy. We said, let's come together and do unity. So the unity is what got us to where we at. So we came together and we started a tattoo shop. We worked together for about a year. The support of the city was just so impactful. It was just so crazy. Like we was booked up. I'm talking about 30 days a month. Busy. And so people was flying in. We would support each other on Instagram, helping each other out, posting each other, and just getting the recognition and notoriety up. And like I said, we was working with our head down. And by the time we looked up, you know, next thing you know, we had the whole world looking at us. You know, we had had a group of people, a production that came and did like a, they kind of like did like a, what do you call it? I guess they was coming to pitch a show. You know, they was coming to film. Came to film as like a documentary type. They didn't tell us like who they were, what they worked for. We didn't really know anything. We just kind of, to be honest, they came on a good week. And the week they came, it was stuff happening with or without them. You know, we were just always lit. Like I had a concert going on. My homie had a barbecue going on, a birthday party, and some more stuff. But it was stuff that was happening regardless, you know?
It's being yourself.
Yeah. And they happened to just capture it at the right moment. So I feel like the timing was everything. You know what I mean? So when they came, they filmed and then they left. They came for like 3-4 days and they left. We didn't hear nothing back for like maybe 4 or 5 months. And when we heard back, that's when it was lit. They said, yo, this is what it is, yada, yada, yada. You know, we was all excited, you know, at one point, but we was a little hesitant. I know I was too. I was hesitant because I didn't know. I'm like, damn, like, you know, you signing your life over to put out to the world, like, you know. And I'm like, man, is this something I want to do? You know, and it wasn't really anything because I wasn't really like big on like TV or anything like that. I was just always working and just wanted my respect and, you know, my money, my earnings. But what it was it was a group decision, and we just pushed forward as a team. You know what I mean? And honestly, that's what made it more fun. You know what I mean? It was a group. It wasn't like I had to be around people I didn't know. You know, made up cast members. It was a real story. We all had the passion, and we all loved each other. So it was like, why not?
That is so dope. It is.
And we wanted to show, put a different light on Chicago. You know what I mean? Outside of from what people hear, it's like, you know, it's a great city, it's great artists, great people here. You know. So that's what we wanted to capitalize and show something different, you know, for our city.
That is amazing. So, Black Ink Crew, how did you get to this music?
Well, I've been doing music before. Like in high school, I was the man. Like I used to battle rap. When I was customizing shoes, I still was like, I used to battle rap, you know. And I formed a group. Me and my homie, we was in a group. We was called Underhood. We was actually the Brat. You know the Brat. We was her artist at one point. She used to take us on a tour when we was like 16, 17 years old. We was doing like, you remember the Scream tour back in the day? Nope. Like Omarion.
Brad was always in Detroit though. She's always in Detroit and Chicago. Yes.
Yeah, she from Chicago. Yeah. So yeah, the Scream tour. Just when like Cherish was hot. Cherish, the group B2K. Everybody was doing their thing. Yep. She put us up like on one of those tours out in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So then she had got, you know, into some trouble and she got locked up or whatever. Right. But we had, you know, but that was our first like push. You know, someone who believed in us that was at a high level, you know? So from there, you know, me and the group was still pushing, doing our thing. And then I ended up kind of just doing my own thing, continuing it once everybody kind of stopped doing music. But yeah, the music always been there. It was actually before the tattoos. That's what's crazy because like the notoriety came from the tattoos. So it always seemed like the guy who tattooed happened to rap, but it was actually the other way around. You know?
Right. I got you.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. But I'm glad you shared that. That's why I try to teach it. The music is everything.
No, because people always think like, oh, he has a platform now, so he wants to rap. Like, no, that was never the case.
Right.
I always been like anybody who knows me like back then would tell you, you know. Like I got all the proof. I used to literally battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So.
But see, that's why I do this, because people have the wrong impression. The media has people bamboozled. They see these people riding in these expensive cars with gold chains. That stuff rented. That's their cousins. Like, I like the people see the real you, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Plus, they think you my boyfriend. So, you know.
You gotta represent me the right way, man. Let them know, man.
You better know it. I used to rap too. Look, we'll talk later. But that is so dope, and I love it.
With a name like Squirt, I'm not surprised.
I was MC Squirt before I was DJ Squirt. But
I'm not surprised.
Hey, and I really do DJ. Mm-hmm. So, but check this out. That is amazing. That is awesome. And you're still keeping that momentum going. And I love to know, what is success to you? And what I mean by that is, at what point in this game, what type of things do you need to see to say, okay, now I'm good. Now I'm excited. Now I'm happy with what I got.
It's very hard when you never satisfied. You know what I mean? Because you have a mindset of always wanting to do more. You know, for me, I guess a part of success for me is just like being able to inspire. You know what I mean? Being able to have people look up to you and admire you for you just being authentic, you just being you, you know, and you being real and you being honest, you know. There's no faking facade, you know. Being a leader, you know what I mean, plays a big part in success for me. You know what I mean? You know, that's what I look like. And also happiness, like being happy with what you're doing and able to live off what you're doing, and not having to, you know, work for anyone and doing things your way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and especially when people tell you like no, or people feel like, you know, even if when you don't have family or your close friends supporting, and then you have real supporters like fans, people that believe in you, like that's all you need is the people, like people who understand you, people who are rooting for you. You know, that's what I believe in.
Dang,
you know, that's what
now
I believe.
I'm in love with you. Now I'm in love with you. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I ain't worried about the money. I can make my money.
Because you gotta think, like, some people, like, I just feel that some people are meant to live, you know, normal, and some people are living abnormal. Some people go against the grain and push what they believe in and stand on it, you know. And I'm someone who stands on what I believe in, you know what I mean? And, I've always took risks my whole life. I've took risk, and it's gotten me this far. I mean, so it's just, you know, I didn't take the normal path.
You have to. What's a normal path?
You know, when they say, it's just, you know, people see the normal structure. You go to school, you go to college, you get this degree, and da-da-da-da. Like, you know, it's not realistic. And, you know, my issue always been with school is they don't teach you how to be a boss. They only teach you how to work for people.
I always use the Biggie movie as an example. You see how Biggie was in the streets? And he's sitting in that class, his mother told him to work, and this man is teaching them how to be a garbage man. He said, man, I don't want to make no $28,000. You don't be no garbage man. Like, it's, no.
Like, it works for athletes, maybe doctors, you know. It's a handful of people, but like for me, you know, I've seen family and friends get their degree and masters, and then they still working.
Don't know how to talk to nobody.
They're still working at Hooters. It's like something's not right. Something's not right in the system. So I always just believe in something. I tried school and then it didn't work for me. So I said, let me focus on what I know how to do. And that was me being an artist.
That's fire. Oh my God. All right. You are amazing. We know this. I am so happy you shared your time with me today. So look, I got a last question. Okay. Our kids and our societies that I'm familiar with have never even had a large amount of money in their hands. But the way this world has learned now, and the internet plays a big part in it, they could turn 18, they could be 16, they could be a millionaire tomorrow. But if you haven't had the type of money, that's how you get used, you get played, and they pretty much get it back from you. So I love to ask this question to find out what you would do, and then be an inspiration to someone else that hears what you might do, might inspire them to do something different. Okay, look, your girlfriend, DJ Squirt, worked at Magic City. I was twerking, right? I called you and I said, hey, boo, I made some money. And I gave you $30 million. What would you do with it, boo?
If you gave me $30 million? Honestly, I would invest that money back into you, if we're being honest.
Oh, snap. Okay, we go together for real. I need you to cover this tat up, though. But look,
I literally would invest that money back into you because you blessed me in a major way financially. So I would have to repay you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm big on reciprocated energy. Like, you know. So I wouldn't it wouldn't be about me. It'd be about us and how can I help you? You know what I mean? Because I whatever it took for you to get there, you know what I mean? I may have not been a part of that, but I want to be a part of the reward to help you out in a major way. We may even go open our own strip club.
Okay. We go together. Okay, but look. Okay. I like that answer. That's dope. It's so selflessness. But let's take something that's really passionate to you. Okay. I try to teach this to the kids. Like, a lot of kids are growing up, in poverty, and there's things that are important to them that they want to see changed. It's important that we all utilize our resources to help our ground levels in our cities. And if everybody's doing it in their city, then every city is okay, right? Who needs the government? Who needs them to be controlling if we're already doing it? That's my look. That's my insight. So my recovery that I'm using, my resources, is to build this school to help change mindsets at a younger age so that we can grow adults thinking more passionately versus shooting and killing each other, right?
Yeah.
So that's where my school comes into play. So what's important to you that you would like to change in this world if you had 30 minutes?
I'm a very universal person. So, I don't want to change, I don't like when things are segregated. You know what I mean? I don't see color. You know what I mean? I see real and I see fake. I see love and I see hate. I don't really judge on color. You know what I mean? I have supporters that don't look nothing like me. You know what I mean? And I'm very open-minded. Like, I don't judge people. Like, I feel like I would change that part, how people judge and we talk down on each other like we're better than the next person. We all have our own problems that we deal with. You know what I mean? That's what I would change. I feel like because we're only here to do one thing, and that's to love. Anything outside of that is your personal choice.
True. Wow. Dang. All right. We go together. That is so dope. Like, I really appreciate your time. I believe in energies. I believe in spirits. And I believe everything happens for a reason. And you got to look at the good side, no matter how bad it is. Because I just went through some crazy stuff. And woo, I'm still standing. You know what I'm saying? And still on my same positivity. But that is fire. But boo, this is the time I give you the floor that you tell anybody that you want flowers, give them your flowers, give them your respect, your love. This is your time to say whatever you need to say before we wrap this up. What you got to say, bub?
I want to thank my mama for always being there. You know what I mean? She a big part of my story, my journey. I want to thank my father too. He wasn't in my life, but he was my motivation. Like, he wasn't there for me, so that was my motivation to say, he's going to regret not being there. You know what I mean? I want to thank the people that have been supporting me, this whole time, rather before TV, after TV, like whatever it is. The fact that you took a chance to listen to me, and most importantly, I want to thank my girl DJ Squirt for doing this, dope, episode for the kids, and for me and you to get closer.
That's so fire. Relationships are so important. I'm not speaking on just, you know what I'm saying?
No, in general,
intimate relationships, like regular and general relationships, period. Because that's the way you move around. It's important how you make people feel. That's how they remember you.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Man, it's been amazing. Pleasure meeting you at the meet and greet. I'm always a dope fan. Anything I can do on this end, you check in, tap in with the Nerve DJ. So you got my direct number. You can call me anytime. I'll wake up out my sleep and you call. I don't care what it is. So we do need to talk about this tattoo cover up. I really still need that. I'll fly to Chicago to get that.
I'll be back. I'll be back in Atlanta soon. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Let me know. I would love to see you. All right, boom. It's been another dope-ass interview with DJ Squirt on UrbanCityRailStation.com. Look, y'all better tap in the floor. He got some really good music. Look, he's a dope dude. You guys got to check it out. It's fire. And shout out to the Nerve DJs. Make sure you log on to NerveDJsMixtapes.com. Upload your singles for free. Become a member. Get on these Nerve DJs conference calls. They are the best. Why? Because I'm on there. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up. It's been another dope, great interview with my new boo. Mwah. It's my boo 4. And we're going to say goodnight. Good night, boo.
Peace and love.
Nerve DJ.